Welcome back. This is Troy Bolke with New Business Funders. I'm here at KFNX 1100 Independent Radio, and I've got my guest, Alyssa Glutz with Color My Credit. Welcome back. Alyssa, how you doing?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so I was looking to see what if you had 5 or 6 good tips right off the top of your head. You could almost flip through this book and find out what would they be for someone looking to buy a home or start a new business and get funded for their goals.
Okay. Number one, most people don't think a 30-day late is that big of a deal, and somehow they think it's something related to maybe how much they owe. Well, I only owed $20 on the card. I mean, big deal. No, it doesn't matter if it's a dime. 30-day late's going to get you the worst. 35% of your reports based on that late. So oftentimes when I pull someone's credit, I look at their last 24 months of history and see if there's any 30-day lates showing. And if they are, I say, call up the company and say, hi, I've never been late in the past. I made a mistake. I've made this many payments since then. Can I get a goodwill removal of that 30-day late?
Please forgive me.
It's okay. I'd probably say 70-80% of them, like, they remove it. And if they'll remove it and they give me a letter saying that they'll remove the late, then oftentimes the score goes up 100 points, just from that one 30-day late. So that's a big deal. The 2 credit cards thing we were talking about the last segment, that's a huge, huge deal. I got a fun story. You'll like this because this will fit right into another great tip. 2 clients, I had a husband and wife that came to me. They wanted to buy a house. Her score, about 30 points too low. His score, about 50 points too low. And I'm looking over and I can't find anything on their credit really that's affecting them. And I noticed this Victoria's Secret account. And the Victoria's Secret account is about, the last activity on it was more than 2 years ago. So I'm like, do you still have this card? And she's like, I don't even know. I don't know. I said, look through your wallet and see if you have it. And she goes, oh, wow, I still have it. I said, okay, well, you haven't used it in a couple of years. So go there and buy something small.
Right.
And then add your husband as an authorized user to the card. So she comes in the next Monday and brings me a statement that instead of now it saying 0 balance, it had like a $20 balance.
Right. And
I sent it in for rapid rescore, which is just a quick, fast way of getting the bureaus to update the information.
Yep.
And her score came up 30 points just from going out and spending $20 on a card that she had forgot about, that was sitting in her wallet. She forgot she still had it opened. The activity was more than 24 months. It fell out of the mix. She brought it back in the mix by buying something. She added her husband as an authorized user, and 30 days later, when it showed up on his account, his score went up 50 points. So both of them, they were able to qualify for a house from that. Victoria's Secret saved the day.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Save their marriage. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay. Let's keep on going. By the way, is this in your book? Because I want to read this.
Yeah.
I thought I knew a lot, and I'm learning even more here. So
the Facebook page is great. The Color My Credit Facebook page is great because I get to infiltrate your feed with colorful, simple education just every now and then. So you don't have to listen to a 10-hour credit lecture and die. It's just one little, credit tip as you're reading your positive, inspirational posts,
Absolutely. Yeah.
The other great thing, most important thing I could probably say is anything negative on your credit, you really want to look at the dates. The dates are the most important. So date reported or date updated, no matter what credit report you're looking at, you're looking for that date reported, date updated. And if it's more than 24 months, updating that account could have a real negative effect because it's not really affecting your score anymore. If you want to get something negative removed from your credit that was there, you have to call them and say, I will pay this if you're willing to delete it. Only pay collections that you can get deleted. Right. Otherwise, then you need to try to settle and just know that it's not going to improve your score to pay it. And in fact, it could, like I said, bring it to a 0 balance, which moves the dates up. And it could look like some bad account just hit your credit report.
Right.
So be very careful with that.
Yes, we talked about that last show. It's so true. It's like if it's old and it's disputed, or even if it's just old period, it's almost better not to. Yeah. They've already written it off. It's onto the 3rd collection agency at this point.
Yep.
And they're probably collecting something they shouldn't be collecting anyway.
Oh, yeah. Watch out for disputes because people dispute things all the time. Well, about 30 days after you dispute something with the credit bureaus or a company is disputing for you, it blocks that specific account from your credit score. So a lot of times people go, look at that, results. 30 days later, my credit score just went up. Mm-hmm. And they don't realize it's because the bad thing that you're disputing just got blocked from your score.
It's frozen.
Yep. Then you go in to apply for a mortgage and they go, sorry, you got to get that dispute removed because I'm not getting a real assessment of your credit. And you do. And your credit score drops back down again. And suddenly your hopes were up for a house and now they're crushed again. So.
We have the same thing with funding businesses. We have someone had a judgment from 3 years ago, something that's still on there.
Yeah.
It's like it's $2,300, but he's like, that's still on there? Like that. And you kind of need to pay it.
Oh, that's a big deal. Yeah, because people think judgments that go on your public records on your credit aren't reported. The bureaus hire third-party companies to go out and get them information from county recorded sites and manually add it to your credit. So when you go and pay a judgment, they're not paying anybody to go out there and check to see if you paid it. Only if you didn't pay it, you have to be the one to send in the satisfaction of judgment into all 3 credit bureaus, monitor, make sure it's been removed. It's not going to just do it for you. It won't. You got to take care of it yourself.
I love this show. We're on Credit Talk here, and I'm with New Business Funders, and we specialize in funding businesses, but now we're talking about getting mortgages qualified for as a basic part of our conversation. We're really talking about credit in general.
Credit in general, really.
I'm excited because I'm learning so much while I'm talking to you. Yeah. And it's for me to be able to say that is amazing because I spend my whole life around this all day long. It's all we talk about is credit report.
I'm a total nerd. I know.
You are a nerd. I like it. This is great. So, we need a little bit of feminine energy on this show too. So, tell me more.
Yeah.
Give me some more tips. I love this. We got the secured credit cards. We have the activity issue. I just always remember Victoria's Secrets.
Yes.
Save the marriage, save the card.
Yes, those are my yellow accounts. Those are the ones I color yellow because yellow is the happy color.
Yeah.
And women love to shop, and that makes us happy. So
yes.
I'm like, guess what you get to do? Go to JCPenney, Victoria's Secret, Is Express still open? I don't know. Is it Structure? Yeah, Structure.
I haven't seen one in a long time.
Boys, get your Structure cards out. The thing I see a lot. I don't know if you know much about this plan that went into place last year, this National Consumer Assistance Plan. It's going to be completely put into effect by, I believe, March of 2018. But one good thing is that medical collections won't be able to report on your credit until they've been 180 days, which is big. Medical is probably number one thing I see that's ruining people's credit.
And a lot of times it's reported before it's even had a chance to have the insurance cover it, which is not really fair to the consumer.
Anything on it. Yeah. But those companies in Arizona, don't forget to say, I will pay this medical collection if you are willing to delete it. Because I think every medical collection I've been part of, out here in Arizona, they all have agreed to delete. But utility companies, gosh, I'm telling you, the ones I see the worst, APS, Cox, SRP, they all sell to a debt buyer or have an internal debt buyer. And those guys, they will report on your credit. Every month, it will ruin your score, and they will not remove it. Really? I mean, you pay it, they'll update it to 0, but they will not delete it. So it could be huge. I'll tell you one good thing. I mean, this isn't just for people who have bad credit, okay? I have a lot of business owners that call and say, I can't get a small business loan. I have no idea why. I got millions of dollars. I don't know what the problem is. I'm like, you need a loan, though, right? A small business loan? But you're $1 million. Yeah. But, it's like what I had a doctor in a couple weeks ago. He has a 7. He's like, my credit's great. I don't need your help. I have a 719. I'm like, yeah, it's good. It's not great. Right. Okay. You want to be good? You want to be great, doctor?
Right. Exactly.
Let's
go north to 750 and have some depth and some age.
Yeah. But he had a $54 collection that was on his credit, and he ignored it because he was like, $54, that can't hurt me. So
Starbucks
I told him,
coffee,
yeah, call, get it paid and deleted. Right there, he got the letter, got it deleted. His score went from 719 to 763.
Wow.
The house he was buying, 875, putting 10% down. The change in the payment dropped $800 a month, $70,000 over 5 years he saved just for $50.
Amazing. Yeah. This is Troy Bulke with New Business Funders and Credit Talk. I'm here with Alyssa Glutz. Alyssa, let's have you back again.
Oh, yes, please.
Why don't you give our listeners your contact information?
Sure. You can find me on Facebook, connect with me there.